Welcome to Not for Educational Purposes, where we take a random subject we know nothing about and attempt to understand more about it using the internet, while we careen off topic and see how far away from the original purpose of the show we can get. Please be advised, this podcast is so unhinged that we lost the door centuries ago. There will be nonsense, chaos, lots of giggles, and most importantly, swearing and possibly mild sexual content. You know, all the fun stuff. Not for children. Listen at your own discretion.
There we go. Perfect.
Hello, welcome to Not for Educational Purposes. I am Kai.
I'm Jay.
And I'm James.
Yay! We have James back again today.
Yeah.
What are we looking up today, friends?
I actually did my job like I was supposed to and posted on Instagram for you guys to send in things that don't sound real but are.
Yay!
Which is the first time in a long, which is wild. Like, of all weeks, it shouldn't have been this week that I remembered to do that. But here we are. Also, we might have James back as a regular. We'll see if they want to be here or semi-regular. It's whatever. I feel like the dynamic worked really well last time, so
I enjoyed it very
that was
much.
nice. Yeah,
It was very fun.
yeah.
Can confirm.
It's great to have three loud, crazy people all in one
Everything's
space.
better in threes.
Everything is better in threes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Everything
there are
happens
so
in
many
threes.
jokes I could make with that.
I know.
I do.
I feel like I opened the door to a very, very dark corner.
Yeah.
Something about floodgates. I don't know.
Oh no! Where did your mind go with it then?
Oh no.
Where do you think?
Was
Sex.
it dirty?
Yes.
Was it sexical?
Of course.
And you didn't say it out loud.
No, I didn't feel like it.
Sad face.
It was not for educational purposes.
It was not
Yeah.
welcome. You're welcome.
We went how many
I'm-
episodes without using it?
I'm so proud of you.
Good job, James. James is now in charge of the podcast.
Yep. Yep.
Oh man. Oh.
Oh goodness.
We were gonna make that joke eventually.
Eventually, I'm very
I'm
glad.
so glad I was able to do that for you.
Oh man, start us off right.
Oh, by the way, we're gonna be posting this on not Friday
Yeah.
because shit happened.
Because time's
That's-
not real. Fighting.
Time's an illusion.
It is.
Yes.
Full-
It's a concept.
Uh-huh. Also,
Like money.
yeah, like money.
Yes.
Okay, before we get started, I have a question.
Sure.
Could we just print more money? Have we already been over this?
God,
like we
I
talked
feel
about
like Hank Green answered that question.
I'm not going to
The
listen to a
answer
cis
is-
white man.
The answer is like yes and no. Like
Why?
I feel like the more money you print, the less value it has.
But don't we put the value on the money?
Yes.
We decide.
But also, like, there isn't actually the amount of quote unquote money that exists in the world, like actual money, is far less than the money that people have. Like,
What?
when you put money into like virtual money, when you have a debit card with a debit account, that money doesn't actually exist.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. No.
Like the bank,
Uh-huh.
like if everyone in the world took out all of the money that they had in their accounts right now, the bank would not be able to pay you, would not be able to pay everybody, because that amount of money does not actually exist.
Yeah, because that's what happened with like the Great Depression, right? They like all tried to take out their monies, and then the bank said no.
I think so, yeah.
Something like that. Something like that.
Oh yeah, you're not in you're in Canananada. I forget.
Yeah, but I'm sure we've had something similar.
Did y'all have a Great Depression?
I don't know.
You don't.
We don't
know?
learn about that crap.
Y'all don't learn history in Canada?
What do y'all learn about?
No, we learn history. We just don't learn that history.
Oh.
Like,
kind
what
of
the fuck? I don't even fucking remember
I
what we
feel
learned.
like-
What year was it that we learned quote unquote colonization history?
colonization history?
Well, you could call it the history of Canada, And I say that with quotations because Canada's only 150 years old, according to colonization.
But people
Which
were
is
there
hot
beforehand.
garbage.
Sorry?
But people were here beforehand.
Correct. But they weren't white people, so it doesn't count.
And the truth shall set you free.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You can't just start time
Uncomfy.
when the white man shows up. Unless you're like counting down your destruction. Then you can start time.
Well, I mean,
Sure.
You'd be like, oh! Fuck. Like, that's what should
Yeah.
be said the moment someone white shows up. You go, oh, crap.
yep.
It's our theme song.
That makes too much sense, and it hurts my heart and brain.
Yeah.
So, Cananada, by colonization terms, is only 100 years?
150 years old, yeah.
That's, what? For why?
Yeah.
For how? Who?
Because white man said
Well-
so.
Because white man said so. So 150 years ago is when the government of Canada was formed,
What?
I think. Oh, no, I think that was when we became our own country, technically. So we are still technically part of the Commonwealth, which is under Great Britain. Sorry, not Great Britain. England.
England.
I thought it was
Which is
France.
part of Great Britain, but we're not going to talk about that.
Wait, England is part of
so-
Great Britain, not the other way around?
Yes.
Great Britain is the...
What?
Great Britain
yeah,
is
so
the
UK
island.
is like all of it.
Yeah.
So
Yes and
Great
no.
Britain is like two of them, right?
No. So Great Britain is the island of Scotland, England, and Wales.
Okay.
The United Kingdom is the island of Great Britain, which is Scotland, England, and Wales, plus Northern Ireland, I believe.
Okay.
Southern Ireland is part of the EU,
What?
the European Union.
So is there like a country inside of a country inside of a country?
Yes, it's a Russian nest doll
Yeah.
of a country.
Yes.
And it's not Russia, just to be
It
specific.
makes me uncomfy. Why?
Yeah.
So
Because
who's
white
actually
man
in
said so.
charge?
Because white people.
Why
Because
do-
white man said so.
Why do we have to make things so confusing?
No
No.
one has an answer for that. That's
No one has the answer for that.
Oh, man.
You're only making this harder on yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, so 150 years ago was when Canada became Canada.
Okay.
Like before that, it was under the umbrella of England.
Yes.
And before that, there was a whole system of everything that, people just kind of walked in and stomped all over and went, I don't like it. We're going to burn it. I was like, cool.
Sounds
That's
like America crazy.
Thanks for that.
I think that's just Britain. Like that, they just sent people places to like destroy things.
Yeah. That's
Pretty
because
sure.
white man said so. I said, we want
Yeah, I
to
mean, it
take
wasn't
over.
just Britain. It was also Holland and like Portugal.
I
I
thought
think.
France like ruled Canada because like don't y'all speak French?
Don't
Some of y'all in Quebec
You
speak
can't just
French.
ask people if they speak French.
What? Why not? I feel like that's an appropriate
so-
question.
We are technically a dual lingual country.
Okay.
We are a bilingual country.
Yes.
The only place that speaks French all the time is Quebec.
Quebec.
And I think that's because France ended up there.
Okay.
And Quebec was like, no, we would like to continue to be French, please. And England was like, that's dumb. But, like a whole
So I
bunch
was
of things that
kinda
you can
right.
do in Canada, you're not allowed to do in Quebec.
Why?
It's this whole
French.
weird thing. They've been trying to split off from Canada forever, and they haven't done it.
They're like the one cousin that like got a little too posh for everybody else and is like, I'm sorry, we can't hang out anymore.
Three horns don't
kinda,
hang
yeah.
around with long
That sounds like
Yeah.
the French.
Yeah. I've never been there, so I legitimately have no idea what kind of people they are. I've heard that Montreal is gorgeous. I'd love to see it one day. But I can't speak a lick of Quebecois. So
Oh.
I,
So do they actually speak French, or do they speak like a variant of French?
they speak Québécois, which is a variant of French. It is French, but it's like some things are just slightly different. It's I don't know if it would quite be the same as like comparing Spanish to Portuguese.
That means
Portuguese
nothing to my
is-
dumb American brain.
Spanish
and
and Portuguese are
Portuguese-
different languages that sound very similar that you can kind
They're-
of pick up the
they-
little words from one of
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
Okay.
Have the
Yeah.
same-
So for example, I had two friends in high school. One of them spoke Portuguese, one of them spoke in Spanish, and they would speak to each other in totally different languages, and they would understand what the other person was saying.
Yeah.
So it's close enough that, like, if you know the language really well, you could probably have a conversation. I don't think it's that different. I think Québécois is like French, but just a little bit to the left.
It's French adjacent.
They said
It's
French,
French
with an
adjacent.
accent.
It's French with an
Yeah.
With an extra accent. They said French
Yes.
extra accent Quebecian. Yeah.
They said.
Yes. The Québécois accent is
Québécois.
very strange.
So it is an extra accent. Oh,
It
I
is,
was just
yeah.
being facetious. That's great. I'm so
No,
glad I
it's-
was right.
It's legit. Like, if you compare a Québécois accent and a French accent, they're totally different.
What? I don't like that at
That's
all.
hilarious. Oh
Why
my
are there
god.
so many languages? Wait, this makes me
Because
very upset.
linguistics.
Because
What?
I fucking love linguistics. I love it so much.
What is that? What does that mean?
linguistics.
Oh, linguistics is I don't know what the direct definition of linguistics is, but
What is it?
it's to do with language.
It's like
It's the
dialect.
scientific study of language. There you go.
Oh, so why do we have different languages? Why can't we just all speak
Well,
the
you
same?
ask the Christians, they'll give you one answer. You ask scientists, they'll give you one answer. You ask an atheist,
Yeah.
they'll give you a different answer. So
What?
it just kind of depends on like who you ask. So evolution tells us that we were all kind of placed in different spots, or at least after Pangea, we split off and people just started
Yeah.
talking differently in different places, and that's how evolutionists will tell you. The Christians will say Tower of Babel. So it just
Yeah.
kind of depends on who you ask.
Yeah. So like for example, there's if you take the Dutch, the Dutch colonized South Africa.
Okay.
So in South Africa, they speak Afrikaans, which sounds a lot like Dutch, but isn't Dutch.
Dutch.
There's a accent in
Dutch.
South Africa that sounds exactly, or almost very, very, very similarly to British. Am I correct me if I'm wrong?
It actually sounds it sounds like a weird blend of Australian and British.
What?
Yeah, Australian British and like a little bit of an
Yeah.
accent of South African, and you can like that's
Yeah.
all mixed into one language or like one dialect.
Yeah.
Why? So why don't we just all come up with a universal language for everybody and we just learn?
Well, America
Because
tried to
who-
do that.
Yeah. And what language would we pick?
Exactly.
we make up a whole new language where everyone gets together and agrees
it's so
on it
difficult.
because we all can get along or should try to get along.
I think we should just have like universal translators
What happened to
installed in our
Babel?
brains.
Yeah, hey,
I'm
what
here
happened
for
to
that.
Babel? That was the thing that you can use. They're like Babel headphones or whatever. Like you can put those in
Yeah.
and understand any language. So why don't we just have those more accessible instead of being a ridiculous
Because-
amount of money?
Because capitalism.
Because capitalism doesn't want us
capitalism.
talking to other countries. That's why.
Exactly.
That's why.
I don't.
This white man said, "No, you cannot speak to other countries, especially not on my dime, honey."
No.
No.
But then
No.
life would be so much easier, and we would all be able to like be nicer to
Exactly.
each other because we could understand each other.
Yeah, they don't
Yeah,
want
but
that.
how do you make money out of that?
Yep. You don't.
Well, through love and understanding.
No. You make money out of hatred.
No, that's so rude. Do you really?
Yeah, that's why evil people are
Yeah.
rich and good people are usually poor.
No.
Yeah. That's how that
Yeah.
works.
I
Yeah.
don't like that at all.
Yep.
Can't we just get
Yeah.
along?
Smash the system!
Destroy it, burn it, set it on fire. City on fire.
Burn the rich.
Yes.
Eat
Yeet
the
them
rich.
off a bridge.
Eat the
Eat
rich.
'em.
Yeah. I'm just, Mrs. Lovett's meat pies don't sound so bad.
As long as I don't have to eat them.
If I don't have to eat them, we're fine.
Man, this makes
Just
me
eat 'em off
very
the bridge, it's
sad.
Oh no.
No, it's bad because like some of the things that people send in is not like they're ironic and hilarious, but like the thing I put out was, tell me something that doesn't sound real but is. And someone sent in the American healthcare system.
Yeah, that's not real though.
Um,
That's actually just like not real at all though.
like this isn't
Feel
Cards
like
Against
they
Humanity,
missed it.
but it's real close.
Oh
the-
my
the-
god.
Oh man.
That was good.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I was also sent in A Mother's Love.
Oh,
Ouch.
damn.
Someone has mommy issues.
So close to Mother's Day too. I'm loving this.
Oof.
Oh yeah.
Life. Life is another one. What are the other silly
That's
ones?
that's a big yikes for me.
Yeah.
Nice.
People. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, this is getting real.
What else? Someone sent in me having a girlfriend.
Just don't
Oh,
don't girlfriend zone them. You'll be
Someone
fine.
sent in something incredibly cute. Sinather? I don't know. I don't know how to say your thing. I said my partner, they're possibly amazing.
Aww.
That's so sweet.
That's cute. I love that.
I missed all of that. It did
Oh.
not translate through Discord.
Oh no. So the what's real but seems like it's not. Someone sent in my partner. They're impossibly amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that was so cute.
Oh my god, your
Gross.
awe
yes.
was so high pitched that we did not hear it. It did not catch on the microphone, so it literally just sounds like you're saying that's disgusting.
It's gross.
That's so good.
No, I mean gross is in like cute.
Yes. It's
Yes.
too cute. But
It's too crude. It's too cute. It's sickly sweet.
it's so
Sickeningly, sickeningly sweet. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Huge fan of that.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's everything. Yeah.
Well,
Well, that's all the ones that sent in. That was essentially a Cards Against Humanity game.
excellent.
But-
Which we should still play on stream. I would love
I
to
vote
play
yes.
this.
Yes. We need to play it on stream.
We should gather some humans and
Yes.
and play
You know,
a Cards Against Humanity game.
tie them up in a room,
Yeah.
make them play.
Make them pick by tapping feet.
Yeah, and whoever ends up with the least amount of cards, we kill them at the end and start over.
Perfect.
Problem solved.
Yeah, you're against
We-
cannibalism.
we-
Okay.
Yeah,
Sacrifice.
we won't eat them. They'll only be
sacrifice
rich
the old
people.
gods.
I feel like you're taking the fun out of it, though. I feel like if we're getting to kidnap, we should be able to eat.
I mean, if you want to eat them, that's fine.
I mean, th're already there. The meat is still good for the next 5 hours at least. If we don't have a refrigerator, come on now.
To be fair,
To be fair.
in Jay's defense, they are a vegan.
Yeah, I'm a vegetarian now.
Yeah.
Hey!
Yeah, we're
I'm
slowly
proud of
working on
you.
it. Thank you. I'm so proud too. Like that's so hard. For those who don't know, I have been struggling with an eating disorder forever, and that was a big thing. And now there's a big step taken. So positivity.
Yes.
Yeah.
Big steps, big steps.
Yeah. Anyways, for legal reasons, that was all a joke.
Yes. No murdering, no cannibalism.
Nope. This is not the Bad Advice podcast.
No, this
the wrong
is
place.
always gonna do it again.
Oh no. Okay.
Honestly, any opportunity, just do it. Just do it. Just do it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Noted.
Just go for it. All right. Okay. So, do we want to get to some actual things that were sent in instead of just
Yes.
since we've now
Sure.
learned plenty about the Commonwealth and how Uh,
Disgusting capitalism is.
yeah. Okay.
Hey.
So I saw one in here, and I cannot remember which one it was. Okay, someone sent in the Potoo bird, Potoo bird, and I don't know what that is, but now I'm really intrigued. So I need Google to tell us what
What
this
that is.
is.
Oh, it's one of them fucking things.
What?
Uh,
Excuse me. More clarification.
So, the potu
Potoo.
is that bird that looks like a log.
There's a
Sounds fake.
bird that looks like a log.
Hold on.
Yeah, so it's colored like a log, like a dead log, like a stump.
Hold on.
or like a branch. And
What the fuck?
it has a very, very large, weird, large mouth. It's a very
What
strange
the
looking bird.
absolute fuck?
What is this?
Yeah. So
I feel
they
like I'm being
hunt-
lied to by the internet right now. This
Yeah,
is upsetting.
they hunt by camouflage. So they'll just sit somewhere and look like a log for a bit.
Until he opens his big ass fucking yellow eyes.
Yeah.
Look
So
at like a
they're-
yellow-eyed demon. What is that? What the fuck? That is scary.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. They're mildly terrifying.
Mildly?
Mildly?
Oh, you're
Yeah.
being so generous.
How big are they?
They
Oh,
definitely
God.
don't look real though.
No.
They're
I feel like I'm
Looks
being
like
pranked.
a puppet.
they're
Hold on.
wrong.
This
They're
is-
just wrong.
They're just
That's
wrong.
what they are.
2 of these pictures look like that chicken off of Moana.
Hey, hey!
Hey, yeah.
Is Hey Hey a Putu bird?
Nah, he's chicken. He's just a
a
derpy looking
rooster.
chicken.
I
Yeah.
fucking love that chicken so much.
He should
I
not have
also love-
survived.
No, but here's the thing. He wasn't actually in the original script.
I didn't watch
So-
that movie. Just so we're
That I love that movie.
I haven't seen it. Just not
Fair.
because I don't want to, just because I haven't yet.
Okay.
Fair.
So
this
no
isn't really
spoilers.
gonna spoil much
Oh, I
because
love
I'm
spoilers
telling you a
anyway.
thing that didn't happen.
Oh, well that's okay. All right.
In the original script, they were gonna take Kua,
Okay.
I think her name's Kua, the pig.
Yeah. Cool.
The pig was gonna go on the journey.
Okay.
They changed the script so that the chicken went on the journey instead.
I love that fucking chicken.
The chicken is also voiced by Alan Tudyk, who is basically Disney's like.
Got a voice
we-
actor?
He's Wash from Firefly.
No, the chicken had a voice actor.
Yes, whose name is Alan Tudyk, who's a lovely, lovely man, who also voiced Duke Wesselton in Frozen and Duke Weaselton in Zootopia.
So a lot of Duke.
Someone did that on purpose.
They did. They even made a joke about it.
Oh my god.
He's
As
gonna
they
be
should.
typecast forever. They're just gonna make
Yeah.
roles for this person.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what they did. They made Hey Hey, and they were like, "Fuck, we need someone to voice this." So they just called Alan, and he was like, "Sure."
I just need you to make chicken noises for about an hour. Oh, that poor chicken.
I love that chicken so much.
He is the best. Yeah, you have to watch Moana.
I do have to watch Moana.
It's an amazing. If you haven't seen Moana, go watch it right now. Turn off this podcast.
God,
Go watch
the
Moana.
ending-
Then turn it back on.
The ending makes me cry so much.
I know the song "You're Welcome" and that's about it, and how far I'll go.
That's a great song.
Yeah.
I know I'm off of Spotify because Spotify gives me all my Disney stuff, but I hadn't seen the movie yet, so I got the music
Yeah.
but not the movie.
Legit.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
about right.
The movie's delightful.
It is. It's so good. The grandma reminds me of my grandma, and so I cry every single time
Aw.
she does. Yeah. Makes
I
me
love
very
that.
sad. It's the only movie I cry at.
Sitting by the fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, set your flag on fire.
I don't know the words. I
You
just
don't know the
the
words of
tune.
that song?
I know. Hey,
It's fucked up.
Hey, hey,
Said-
walk, walk away.
My grandma said to your grandma, no wait. My grandma and your grandma sitting by the fire. My grandma said to your grandma, I'm gonna set your flag on fire. Talking about hey na, waka waka waka.
Oi.
Yeah.
What
I'm
kind
gonna
of
set your
badass
flag on fire.
Are these Viking grandmas?
First off, I'm pretty sure one of the grandmas was sewing the American flag. Because that sounds right to me.
Ah,
Because that sounds right
I
to
mean
me.
that makes a certain amount of sense.
And then
Yeah.
the other one was probably sewing the British flag, and she was like, I'm gonna set you on fire.
I'm gonna set yours on
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah, that sounds right to me.
Yeah.
You gonna die.
That's
Yeah.
an assumption, just so everyone knows. I don't know that for sure.
I don't know.
We
anything
didn't look
about
it
that
up.
song.
No.
No, we
That
couldn't.
has not been
No,
confirmed.
This is not for educational person.
Yeah, we could look it
Yes.
up, but are we going to?
We could, but we're not going
No.
to.
No.
You can look that up. That's your homework.
That's your homework.
Your homework. Let us know what you find out.
About the grandma song.
Yeah, and then maybe we will put it on next week. Not next week. 2 weeks from now's episode, if I remember to check
on
the
Not
email.
Friday, on Not for Educational Purposes.
Not Friday.
So in conclusion, the Patu is terrifying. All right.
Go look it up. It will haunt your nightmares.
Yeah.
Yes.
Patu bird. It's spelled Potoo. Like
Yes.
Putu. Potu. Potu.
Potu.
Potu.
Potu.
Oh,
Patu?
sad face. Only 3,890 tigers exist in the wild? That's very specific.
What kind of tiger?
I don't know, it just
There's
says
so many
tigers.
different types of tigers, though. You can't just be saying some random fact like that without giving information about that specific tiger.
Yeah.
That's rude.
Is it all tigers, or is it just one kind of tiger? Because some are all tigers endangered. I forget. I know
I
the
don't know.
Siberian tiger is endangered.
I thought most tigers were just
All
because
these
of.
questions sound very Googleable.
Well, yeah, but that's why.
No, that's a quote.
Oh,
Yeah. Sorry.
that is correct. That is correct.
That's, okay. That's sad now.
3,900 tigers remain in the wild across the globe.
I think it's a Kevin Hart quote.
No. Why?
They are all endangered.
Stupid Carol
Just
Baskin.
the tiger.
Killed
The tiger
in
in
wagon.
general is endangered.
No. I blame Carol
Yeah.
Baskin.
Isn't that they made a fucking show about it?
Yeah,
And no one's
They remain-
and still no one's taking it seriously.
I know. They remain under threat of extinction due to poaching and illegal wildlife trade, as well as habitat removal.
Hey,
Shit.
guys, stop fighting tigers.
Hey,
They're not for you to fight.
That being said, tiger
damn.
populations are stable or increasing in India, Nepal, Bhutan, Russia, and China. So some tigers we're getting more of.
Yeah, but that is still rude. Like, tigers don't
Yes.
just randomly come after you for no reason.
Nope.
No.
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 It's just rude. Don't go fighting tigers.
Well, humans kind
Yeah,
of
don't do
did a
that.
lot of fucked up things to a lot of the animals on this planet.
Yeah, we talked
stop
about that last time, where we destroyed all of our counterparts.
Oh yeah!
I forgot about that. Yeah. We fucking
Yeah.
killed everybody. We said
The
goodbye.
Henry bolt action rifle to kill the dinosaurs and the homosexuals.
Yep.
Oh, man. We're terrible.
We're a terrible race.
Yeah.
Awful.
Oh, Lord,
Just
that's-
terrible
Yeah.
humans.
Of all things I've learned from this podcast, that is the biggest thing I've learned from this
The
podcast.
humans are absolute trash. Hot garbage.
We're garbage.
Yeah.
yeah,
Full on garbage.
hot garbage. We, like,
There's a reason my cup says world's #1 trash on it.
so,
Human.
So we're here trying to save the pandas, which Mother Nature's like, please go away, and
Yeah.
and not save the tigers.
I don't know, man.
Right?
It's super weird saving an extinct, like a race is going extinct though, because like think about that. They're forcing pandas because pandas don't want to fuck. They're forcing pandas to have sex with each other
Yeah, they're too
to
lazy.
create more pandas because that's the human agenda. How fucked is that? What?
Yeah.
I don't like.
We
that at
want
all.
more pandas because they're cute, even though for one they're terrifying and literally
Yeah.
will eat you. Like
They're bears.
they won't swallow you because they only eat bamboo, but they will eat you by just sheer force. What?
Yep.
Oh no. Humans suck. We need to just, I mean,
Yep.
honestly, let them go. Like Mother Nature said, hey, we need them back, and we're trying to keep them here, and we're sitting there pulling on this rope. No, just let them go.
Yeah.
Like it's
Let 'em
sad
go.
for the pandas, but it's also like
Let
good
'em-
for them pandas.
Let them do their thing.
You
If
know-
they don't want to do the thing, then they don't want to do the thing.
No.
That's like
Listen to Brendan
Consent.
Urie. If you love me, let me go.
Consent is important.
exactly. If you love me,
Consent.
let me go. Anyway.
Yes. Anyways.
Want to talk about consent? We'll spend the next 30 minutes talking about the things we can't stop thinking about.
And now the weather.
What are fairy rings?
Huh?
Fairy rings. Ah.
What are fairy rings?
So those are rings of mushrooms.
Huh?
They're very cute. Fairy rings?
This
Yeah.
sounds like something you would know about.
Hell yeah. So fairy rings are naturally occurring rings of mushrooms.
Okay.
They are known as fairy circles, elf rings, pixie rings. They are naturally occurring ring or arc of mushrooms. They are found mainly in forested areas, but also appear in grasslands or rangelands. So basically, how mushrooms work, if
Okay.
they're ground mushrooms, they have an entire underground web of like life. So the part that you see on the top is just like it's just the hat.
Okay.
That is a mushroom's hat.
Yeah.
So everything most of the fungal property of mushrooms exists beneath the ground. A lot of people consider fairy rings to either A, be sacred, or B, very dangerous. Because that was considered the place that, like, if you fucked one up or if you walked into one, you would get stolen by the Fae and get replaced by a changeling or something like that.
Oh, like what happened to Dave Chappelle.
What? What?
I'm so glad you got that, nerd! Oh my god. So Dave Chappelle, it's been like a huge thing that people have been very, very salty about. He has not seemed like himself in the years that he has come back, nor does he like look very much like his older self.
Did he
Or
get
young-
stolen?
Essentially, the idea is that he was replaced.
Where did he go in the first place?
He's existing on an island somewhere, I assume, with Tupac and Biggie. I don't really know what this conspiracy theory is.
What?
It's just that he was replaced with somebody else who is not Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
What in the D&D plot is this?
I'm telling you, people are believing this. I don't know. I believed it for a minute. I'm a little gullible though, so I can say that about myself.
That
What?
sounds like weirdly like the plot of the first season of Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency, which is a great fucking show.
So
I've never seen it, but it sounds great.
So he just went to go live on an island with some people and then came back? Is that what happened?
No, there's more to the story
don't
than
know.
that. We don't really know what happened to the actual Dave Chappelle. We just know he's been replaced.
Wait, what?
Because he was too
Like some
controversial.
people claim Avril Lavigne has been replaced.
Yeah, well, she definitely has.
But she looks like a completely different person.
She is a completely different person. So is Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
They've been replaced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes me uncomfy.
Fairy rings can also be made of grass. Like sometimes you'll see grass growing in a circle.
Is there a
It's-
reason that it grows in a circle?
Sorry?
Is there a reason that it grows in a circle?
Magic.
Magic. Exactly.
For someone who
So
needs
it's-
science.
Oh, okay. So magic, like if you were to do a seance or something like that, you would need a circle. It's kind of like the idea of
Yeah.
creating an infinite bond between whoever's sitting down and like
Yeah.
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 Just an infinite bond in general. Like that's why it's a circle.
I mean, like, why
Um,
does the mushrooms grow in a circle?
Because magic.
It's
With science
they can.
reasons.
It's kind of
Science explained
like,
it yet.
I'm reading currently.
Has science explained this specific type of magic yet?
Well, science and magic are basically the same thing. They're just two sides of the same coin.
Yeah.
There are two theories regarding the process involved in creating fairy rings. One states that the fairy ring is begun by a spore. The underground presence of the fungus can also cause withering or varying color of growth of the grass above. The second theory, which is presented in the investigation of Japanese scientists, shows that fairy rings could be established by connecting neighboring oval, I don't know how to pronounce that word, genets of these mushrooms. If they make an arc or a ring, they continuously grow about the center of this object. So basically, the center of the ring is where the quote-unquote core is, and they just kind of like make a circle around that.
So it's like when elephants are protecting the young
Yeah.
creature. Like they make a circle
Yeah.
around it to protect it.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
My logic brain can follow that without getting too anxiety induced by the potential for
Yeah.
magic.
There are some really funny stories about people like fucking up fairy logs and like fairy woods
Right.
and like sacred rocks and shit. There was one, it might have been in Hawaii. There was like a sacred rock that somebody moved to build a highway there.
Oh,
And
they
the
were asking for
road
it.
never got built. There were so many problems building that road that it just did not get built. So they put the rock back. And then everything went fine.
Yep,
What? I don't like that.
that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Well, you remember when we went to the Celtic store and that lady was talking about the tree?
Yeah, but that's because other people were like, "Hey, don't cut it down." So
Yeah,
then they didn't
that's
cut
not
it down.
why. That's
Yeah.
not why at all.
That's-
Nope.
Because there's a curse.
It's because there's a curse. You don't chop down that tree.
Yeah, but that's
You
why
don't
everyone
chop
else
down
was
a
like,
fairy
"Don't
tree."
do that."
You can't do it.
Right? Because other people
if
still
if you do, you're gonna be cursed forever.
We're
Like
killing
that's the whole
Jay's
thing.
brain right now. Like Jay's.
no.
The amount of belief this is going to have to take is it's not going to be available to Jay's logical brain.
See, because look.
Well,
because
like,
my
I get you. I am also a logic brain human.
Mm-hmm.
However, there are some things in this world that logic just does not explain.
No.
Yep.
See,
and
my-
that's how I feel. Yep.
my defiant brain wants to disprove everything of it, and so it makes me want to go
Absolutely.
fuck shit up. And I don't
Sure.
want to fuck shit up and then get in trouble. But
Yeah,
I also
but,
don't want
like-
to be told not to because magic. Like, that's
Fair. It's not.
where I'm at.
Think of it less as magic and more as maybe respect for the unknown.
There we go.
I don't like being told what to do.
I'm not telling you to do it. I'm
know, but
I'm suggesting a way to think of it differently.
I don't
Yeah.
like outside forces.
It is a
forcing me to do
suggestion, not an
things.
order.
Yeah, I don't know. I need to quit thinking about it.
Fair. Like, I don't believe in God, nor do I believe in gods, nor do I believe in any deity whatsoever. But if they do exist,
I'm not about to mess
Great.
up their sacred place.
I don't know. I cannot confirm nor deny this.
Yeah.
Yep. Cannot prove it nor disprove it, so I'm going to leave it alone and respect it as it is. That's why
There
I
you
wave
go.
at cemeteries, because I believe
Yep.
that it probably keeps me safe. I don't know that that's true, but I believe it is, and I say hello to the dead people because they deserve a hello.
Yep.
Well, I think
If there's a gate in the middle of the woods, don't leave it open.
No, do not leave that open. You close that shit.
why would there be a gate in the middle of the woods?
You'd be surprised.
That's why. That's exactly why. Why would there be a gate in the middle of the woods?
Because
don't leave it open.
there used to be a house there, and then nature took it over.
Sure.
Maybe. We don't know that.
I just want to disprove it so bad, and I don't know why. I want to have
Look,
a logic
Being a very,
reason.
very happy person that I did not bring my Ouija board here. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh,
That would've
I
been
refuse,
terrible.
I refuse to fuck with that.
Well, no, I don't.
refuse.
I don't play with it. That's a no-no. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because with Jay's
Yeah, no.
wanting to fuck shit up right now, that would be a very dangerous thing, and that would make me
That's
very
true.
nervous. So I'm very glad that I did not bring it.
Yeah. No.
No, I put it in a
Uh.
safe spot, and then it came back in a D&D game because it, fucking
it's-
always does.
That's
You
just
can't give it away. You
imaginary.
can't throw it away. It just always comes the
Nope.
fuck right back.
Yep.
But it's just imaginary.
I gave it to hold, and it still came back in a D&D game without any of my knowledge prior to that. You saw my face when I got told that happened. You saw. Like, I know you don't believe that. You believe that I believe, right?
Yeah, I
There we
believe
go.
that you believe that.
Oh, God.
I feel like both of you believe in these magical things, and I am the odd man out here.
No, I don't. Here's the thing. I don't believe in them,
I do.
but I also don't want to assume that they are wrong. Like, I feel like if there is something to respect that isn't harming anybody, I should respect it.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
I'm gonna walk into the middle of a fairy circle and say hi, because that's fucking cute. But, like, I'm not gonna wreck the fairy circle.
Oh,
Because
God,
that's
no.
just fucking rude.
Yeah.
Like, first of all, that's rude to the plants. Second of all,
Yeah.
if the Fae do exist,
Like, you don't.
that's just kind of a dick move,
You don't
you
wanna
know?
hurt the plants.
Don't want to piss off a fae.
No, I don't want to piss off the plants either.
No.
Yeah.
First
that's
off, they
rude.
rule the world.
Fungi are terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, on that note, someone said that trees talk to each other.
What?
Yeah. Trees talk to one another.
How?
I don't know.
Oh, that reminds me of a thing. Did you know that there is a forest that exists somewhere in the States that is only one tree?
Yes!
What?
Yes, I did know that.
Can we go there?
Yes.
It's only
100%.
one tree, and that's because it is just clones of the same tree.
What?
This tree it started as one tree, and then it just rooted, made another tree, rooted, made another tree. It's all the same tree, but it's an entire forest of the genetically same tree.
Please tell me that they're exactly equidistant from each other.
They might be.
Because that would make
They
my
might be.
OCD heart so happy. Like,
Tree, oh wait, forest,
clone forest.
only one tree. I forget where I learned this. Yeah, 107 acres of Utah's Fish
Sheesh.
Lake National Forest
Utah.
is one of the world's
Utah.
largest organisms, a forest of some 47,000 genetically identical quaking aspen trees,
That's
Quaking
an
all
Amazing.
stem from a single root system.
What?
Are they equidistant?
I don't think so, because I don't think that's how trees work.
Ah, damn.
No.
I was so excited.
I don't think so.
That's still
That's
so
unfortunate.
fucking cool, though.
Yeah.
Do they know
Yeah.
which tree it originated from?
I don't know. I don't think so. But it's 80,000 years old.
I wonder if there was anything there at the first tree.
What do you
Who
mean?
knows?
Like any creature, you know? Because I'm sure that if there were humanoids, they definitely weren't us. So it's some.
Yeah.
I was like, I wonder what creature saw that first tree and was just like, oh, this is beautiful, and then
I'll
like
just
10,000.
leave it.
Yeah, I'll just leave it here, and then just grew into an entire forest.
Maybe they like watered it a little bit and like made friends with it.
You know.
It's the given tree.
It makes me think of like a little Pikmin character. Like that's what was living here. Just like little watered the tree. Like hi. 800,000 years ago. Like oh, we're making a forest.
Making a forest!
You guys are making a forest.
That'll be great.
All identical. You know, I like it.
Yeah.
Cute. But just this tree. It's super cute. I want just this tree.
Just this one.
Just
Yeah,
one.
just
one.
one tree.
Yeah, it does not. It does not say if there's which tree is the original. I don't think they know. I think that'd be really hard to tell.
Yeah, but you know, science can come up with magical things.
yes.
So I was wondering if science could know, but if it can't, it's okay. You tried science. I understand.
Do trees talk to each other? Technically, yes. Oh, hey, look! Wow, I know that forest. Fascinating.
What?
What?
Oh, the first forest that popped up was like a British Columbia rainforest. I was like, oh,
It's your home.
It's my
your
house.
biome place.
it's my house.
The one that's not a safari.
Yeah. It's not a safari.
Not a safari. Could you go on safari to your house?
No.
Does it? Why?
Because actually, that's a good question. I
What?
forget what the definition of safari is.
Like it has to entail specific. It either entails specific animals or a duration of like land.
What?
Yeah.
Right? It's got to, because there's no other way to like
It's
define
a
that.
safari is an overland journey to hunt or observe wild animals, especially in East or Southern Africa.
Okay, so but it's not only in Eastern.
No, just especially.
Correct. But that is where it is most common.
So you could technically safari to their house, but you would have to look specifically at the animals, and that has to be the ideal part of what you're doing on the way there.
So if you were going
Also,
to hunt an animal,
If you don't pay attention to animals, it's not
on
smart.
on a quote-unquote safari here would be very difficult because if you're gonna hunt anything, most of that stuff is in very thick, dense forest.
Oh, gross.
I'd be
I feel
scared
Good
of
luck
the
driving
moose.
through that.
What?
So I'd be
Also,
scared of the
please
moose.
don't hunt things. That's dumb.
Moose are
Unless
scary.
you're like actually hunting them for food, fine.
Yeah.
If you're hunting them for food and you're gonna eat all of it,
So
great.
you don't eat the meat. You just be wearing that shit. That's barbaric as shit.
yeah.
Do you come from the Vikings?
Oh.
Fuck with the war.
Ah! Just on the left. They are bigger in presence out here.
Trees all communicate through the air using pheromones and other scent signals.
Huh.
Lovely.
So they talk through smell.
Like
Yeah,
animals.
trees can detect scents through their leaves.
Huh.
They
That's
also
so
apparently have a sense of taste.
If they have
What?
a sense of taste, does that mean they think? Like, they have senses. Does that mean that they are, like, any kind of, like, could we,
Yeah.
like, huh?
Are they alive?
I mean, they're
are
definitely
plants
alive, because plants are definitely alive. They,
Oh,
you know,
100%. Plants
living.
are our overlords.
yeah.
Um,
It's uncomfy, but it's
I-
true.
I do believe that plants think, but I don't think they think in the way that we consider thinking to happen.
Okay. That, I can think, I can
Like,
contemplate
for
that.
example, I've been watching this fucking Vine in my bathroom. Now, I have a pole for it. It's been following the pole. Only recently, it's decided that it would like to head straight for a different thing that it can clearly see, because otherwise it wouldn't be going right for it. It would like to wrap around that, so it's heading in that direction.
So it thinks.
What?
It
Like,
definitely
they can
thinks.
think. They just don't think in the way that we think.
Oh, I know a plant fact that I'm gonna say out loud now. Sunflowers.
Yes.
If they can't see the sun, they will turn towards each other and grow towards each other.
Right. Yes.
I think
yes,
that
they
is
will.
super adorable.
That's friendship,
Yeah.
and that means that plants think.
Yeah.
Shit. It's like, dude, you're my son, bro. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, you just made it so much sweeter. Oh my goodness.
This is why sunflowers are my favorite.
my
Bro, you're my son. Aw, you're my son too, bro.
Yeah.
Oh.
I imagine all sunflowers talk like dude bros.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
100%.
That's why
I
plants are
believe it.
wild.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Because why not?
You grow plants and stuff. You're a farmer.
I do. I'm not a farmer.
Isn't that what people who grow plants do? Aren't they farmers?
Well, I don't grow plants. I buy plants and help them grow.
Oh.
So you're
I
A gardener.
grow already established plants.
you
gardener.
I am a gardener, not a farmer. Correct.
don't.
Farming
Farming takes it from the
implies
seed
that-
to the end result, right?
Yeah, so farming implies that I am gaining produce in some way.
Ah, yeah.
I am not.
You have to farm the
Yet.
crop to be able to be a farmer. So you'd have to have a
Yes.
crop that's available to farm, like tobacco or apples or something that's like it produces an actual thing.
oh,
Like kale or radishes.
Yeah.
or cilantro.
Or
Yeah, which I. Ugh.
Oh, are you a
yeah.
cilantro person?
Yeah.
Sweet, we both are too.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Found
It
out
tastes
at a
like
Mexican
soap.
restaurant.
So, is there a percentage of people in the earth who like cilantro and a percentage that doesn't?
Yes, because it's actually genetic.
Yeah, but my
Yeah.
mom did not believe me growing up that I did not like cilantro.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So, liking cilantro is genetic, also in the same way that liking cats is technically genetic.
No way.
What?
Yeah, there's like a third of the population of people have a specific gene that makes you obsessed with cats. I don't.
So, for one, those people that are obsessed with cats, we already know that those are probably we're gonna say like 60% good people. Because cats are the embodiment of the word no. And if you
Yes.
love a cat, you are not going to treat it with disrespect. which means those people, more than likely, are either quote-unquote good people or at least respect their surroundings enough to be decent.
We would hope.
I hope so.
So that makes me
We would
happy.
hope. Yeah,
Think about.
people who respect cats are typically, more often than not, good-ish people.
Yeah.
Yeah, or at least know how consent works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
La, 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 la. Some of the dislike may come down to simple preference, but for those for whom the plant tastes like soap, the issue is genetic. These people have a variation in a group of olfactory receptor genes that allows them to strongly perceive the soapy flavor in cilantro leaves.
Ugh.
I'm upset about that.
So what percent of people are so people?
From anywhere from 4 to 14%
What? That's real low.
of the world.
So we're the
I think.
minority of the cilantro people.
Oh wow.
that's upsetting.
Worldwide? I think. Wait, hang on. That does not say.
Worldwide?
World
World star?
World side?
Oh God.
La 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 la.
Ah, gross.
Slime.
Hmm?
Slime.
Oh, interesting. Oh. Weird. Okay. There's apparently also a quote unquote, and I say quote unquote
like vanilla
because
bean.
I'm about to say the word gender.
Okay.
Ah.
There's a quote unquote gender difference as well.
Uh-huh.
For those who are assigned female at birth, the taste you're 57% versus 43%. So, you're 57% more likely to have it taste like soap
Okay.
if you are assigned female at birth.
That's wild.
You are 43% more likely if you are assigned male at birth.
Why is that?
Also, that 14% was the 4 to 14% was not what I thought it was. It depends on ancestry, apparently.
What?
What? So you get on
I don't
Ancestry.com
know.
and be like, why do I dislike cilantro? And they'd be like, this reason. This bitch real far back in your past.
That's
Didn't like cilantro.
rude. That's like the epitome of a recessive gene. Fuck off. That's
Yeah.
so rude. Like,
So-
what if I wanted to taste cilantro? What if I wanted to taste the leaves? What if I wanted it to taste like oregano?
I just want to lick a leaf.
I wanted to lick the leaf. I had that salsa, and I was so confused because I really deep down in my soul thought that they had just grabbed a soapy bowl and put salsa in it. And then you told me about the cilantro thing, and my heart rested, and I was like, oh, it's just that I taste cilantro like it tastes like soap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm upset about that because that could have been very good salsa, and I would have never known. I ate it anyway.
Yeah.
What?
I
Okay.
was hungry.
What does cilantro taste to normal people?
That's a great question. I have no idea.
Google.
I'm sure it just tastes like leaves. Leaf?
Look,
Leaves.
I have eaten many a leaves in my
I bet
outside
Reddit's gonna
kid
give us a billion
childhood.
Well,
Juice.
I think it's the same. Like the person who wrote this also described not liking arugula, which I also hate
What's that?
because it
Arugula?
just like bleh.
What is
It's like
arugula?
spicy.
Huh?
It's weirdly spicy.
Is it a vegetable? What are you talking about?
It's a leafy green. Yes.
Oh, okay. Arugula.
Um,
Gotta
I
try
thought it
that
was like
next.
red. No, is that a leek? The red thing?
What?
The leeks are big, long green things.
Yeah, there's a.
Leeks are big, long green onions.
So
Yeah.
what am I thinking of? Because there's one that's like red.
Radishes?
Radish?
It's like got a long thing. No, it's not a circle. It's like a long. It looks kind of like a celery, but it's red.
Huh.
Oh fuck!
What is that?
I
That sounds weird.
I know it, and I can't fucking. Oh, what is it?
Red celery.
Red celery.
It's not. It's not red celery
But
though.
if you type
No,
in red
it's-
celery on Google, they might tell you what it really is.
I'm looking for it. Rhubarb.
Rhubarb.
It's rhubarb.
Jinx.
Yeah. Rhubarb.
Yeah.
I knew what it was.
You can make like a
Good
cake
job.
out of it.
Most
What?
people who like cilantro describe it as tasting fresh and citrusy with a mild spicy flavor,
How does
Similar
something
to
taste
parsley.
fresh?
Parsley. I like parsley.
similar to parsley.
How does something taste fresh?
It's like a light, refreshing
Yeah.
type.
Like most people would describe mint as fresh.
Yeah.
I hate mint
It's just
because I
cold.
think I'm allergic to it.
Oh,
Uh,
no! Do you break out?
Sorry?
Do you break out?
No, just like, you know how mint tea is supposed to make your stomach, like, better?
Yeah.
It doesn't.
Oh, gross.
Oh.
Makes it worse.
Oh no.
sorry,
Also,
that's
like,
unfortunate.
mint on my lips makes my lips burn. Like, really burn.
Like burn.
That's
So,
concerning.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah. So I just kind of avoid mint.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Well, we're about
Oddly enough. Oh, yes.
5 minutes out from the end of time.
Oh shit.
Nice.
Yeah. You said oddly
All right.
enough.
It's taking
Shall I
everything
look
in me
up-
not to say the thing.
What the?
The thing that I've been obsessing about. Should you look up what?
Yeah, look up a
Oh.
weird fact.
I was gonna look up a random fun fact.
Yeah.
Do it.
Um,
I love that this smells like vanilla bean.
la, 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 la. The first person convicted of speeding was going 8 miles per hour.
What?
What?
Excuse me.
Explain.
Ridiculous.
According to Guinness World Records, the first person to be charged with speeding was Walter Arnold of the English village of Paddock Wood in Kent.
Walter.
On January 28th, 1896, Arnold was spotted going 4 times the speed limit in his 19th century Benz. But since the speed limit at the time was just 2 miles per hour, that meant he was not going too fast by today's standards. The constable had to chase him down on his bicycle, issuing a ticket for €4 and earning Arnold the speedy distinction.
Wow.
What?
I love that fact.
He really had to get somewhere fast.
8 miles an hour.
That's too fast.
Uh,
You'd hit somebody.
I love it.
You could bump into them on
I
accident.
love it. Oh, you give him a little love tap.
Yeah. Oops. Sorry.
Boop.
Like the only time that's ever actually been considered.
Are you speeding or are you just happy to see me?
Oh.
Oh man. Well, this has been not for educational purposes. If you have a fun fact that you would like us to know about and possibly learn more about, you can send it to friendlyneighborhoodchangeling@gmail.com. Well, we do hope you enjoyed this hilarity. We apologize. And we'll see you all in like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.